making shashuska the same way that Aaron Leachy made it on the last season of Rhodey. And now Meredith is having a bar mitzvah the same way McSweeney had one. So I just don't feel this is an authentic storyline for Meredith. Sorry, girl. It's like I feel the producers did this with McSweeney, and we had shashuska, and now we have more shashuska, and we have another bar mitzvah, or in this case, a bat mitzvah. Love that Meredith is referencing everything going on in Israel. I'm not going to get political, but I'm Jewish, and I obviously am very pro-Israel. But so I thought that's where we were going with this story, but apparently we are talking about her bat mitzvah, which again, I find hard to think is like a real storyline. We really have nothing here this season, right? Yeah. Right? McSweeney, didn't we just watch this and it's the same producers? Although I'll take Meredith every day, all day, for 24 hours a day, rather than McSweeney for 1 minute of the day. Oh God, I'm so happy McSweeney is not on our damn TV anymore. But Seth lets us know that now they'll talk to each other in Hebrew. Look, I'm a nice Jewish girl myself. I love a Jewish story. So let's go. Let's have the bat mitzvah. Love it. But again, I don't really think we have much. So Angie versus Lisa. Ooh, we're all in trouble. Whitney versus Lisa. Lisa's of course in the middle of some drama, but she loves it. She loves it. Now we have a meeting with Angie. Angie says she gets there, she checks in, they give her a booth. She lets us know she loves a booth. Girl after my own heart, I love a booth. You know, when I make reservations, I normally put in the notes if I'm doing it myself. Like, first of all, I want a table as far away from the front as possible, as far away from that front door or host station. I really do prefer the back corner, the absolute back corner, away from everyone. I do like facing out. I have the mob mentality, but I don't like to be seen. Like, I don't need, I mean, I want to just sit in my seat, ideally a booth, and just like whatever. So I love a back corner. I always request that when I make a reservation. And nothing is better than a booth. I love a booth. And when the booth comes up high and nobody can see you, anyone in LA, go to Benjamin. I just went to Benjamin a few weeks ago in Hollywood. They have really high booths. I sat down and I was like, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. And it was like one of those round booths, which I also like. But as long as when it comes up above you and you can't see the people in front of you or in back of you, can't see anything except, oh, I love it. It's like, I mean, can you tell I don't like leaving home? I mean, speaking of which, tickets we are doing, our show is going to be so much smaller next time, me and Sarah, because we had so many people, everybody gets a question, and we will not let someone have a question, that we are going to do these shows more often, and we're going to do smaller amounts. So tickets for our live show on October 29th at 7 p.m., we are doing, you don't have to wear a costume. Sarah just did an IG story and she was dressed as Erica Jane. I mean, I'm not going all that out, but I will do a costume. I have an idea of a costume, and it actually goes with Sarah's a little bit. But so buy your tickets October 29th, slip into my DMs, slip into the comments on Patreon, YouTube, whatever. And if you can't find the link, let me know and buy tickets, because it really will sell out. It's going to be a much smaller group. Everybody gets a question. We had so many people last time. We were there for 3 hours. It was good. I'm never going to cut someone off for a question. And they were detailed questions like, why are you not friends with Margaret anymore? We want timelines and receipts and proof. And I'm like, oh my God, that question ain't easy to answer. It's a long, so we're going to do a smaller group. We are going to do a live show and talk about some of the hot topics that week. And we are not sure, but we are definitely capping it at a very, very low number of people compared to last time. Because think about it, you ask a question that's a minute to ask it. I mean, you guys all love to take it. It's your time. You speak, so we're not going to rush you. So it's like 2 minutes to ask it, and then it's, do the math. So small group, buy your tickets, October 29th. Q&A with David and Sarah. No question is off limits. No question at all. Okay, well, we realize in the booth when Angie and Lisa are sitting there, Angie is coming at Lisa, and Lisa is just like defensive. And I mean, I swear to you, Miss Barlow she must listen to this podcast because I say the same thing to people all the time. I get it. I get what Angie was saying that, like, if you just listen, or I get what Lisa was saying in the sense that she was like, Angie's not actually listening to me. But when Lisa said, like, look, I'm me, I'm Lisa Barlow, late 40s, I'm not going to change. Like, this is me. I totally agree. It's one thing to like have an issue in a relationship and work on it, and someone's mad that you're always late and like whatever, you can work on something, but saying like this is the fundamental core of who I am. I talk with my hands, I talk loud. I'm Lisa Barlow, late 40s. I'm not changing at this point. I like myself. A Lisa Barlow girl, call me because I say that all the time. The other day I had a situation, and maybe at the live show, this is a good question to ask because it involved a housewife. It was me, a housewife, and somebody else, and somebody else. It was a group text between four of us. Let's not get into the details. And somebody on the text, little baby. And first of all, we were being David light. Like I just sent a lot of texts in a row, which is what I do. Nothing harsh. I wasn't yelling at anyone. I wasn't demanding anything. I wasn't like whatever. But this person, worse than the rat that scurried into the corner. No Gouda, not even a piece of American cheese, scurried and was like so offended by me sending like 6 texts in a row. And I said, I'm out. I'm out. Like, I'm bye, leaving the group chat. Like, that's David Light. We didn't say fuck. We didn't tell this person off. We didn't push and say, you fucking moron. We just suggested 1 or 2 very nice things lightly. I'm like, because I said to this housewife, fuck off. If this person can't handle this, then like we should never text again on this group because like that'll never change. What am I going to censor my text? Late 40s. Hello, Lisa Barlow. I see you, girl. I wish. But that's a good question to ask at the live show. So Lisa also says, if y'all want me to be the villain, the bitch, self-centered, I'm going to be it. She walks out. We love a walkout, right? We always love a walkout. Now we meet Todd, Braun's husband. Also, not horrible. Not horrible. I mean, add in the money. I hear hedge. I hear, he came up with a CEO for the Palm Pilot. I like a CEO for the Palm Pilot, but I hear New York City hedge fund, darling. Now, I mean, you have got my attention, darling dear. So I am very, very interested in this gentleman. Very interested in this gentleman. Hedge fund, baby, hedge funny. No fucking joke. Sign me up. So, and he's not bad, not bad. I don't know, he's not bad. So now he has the Gucci snake sweater on, and she gives him an LV gift. She gives him an LV trunk. And like, for people that know LV, whatever size it is, the trunks are the most, it's other than the special skins, the lizards and all that. If we take that out of it, just the actual LV, the trunks are the highest price. Like a trunk will always be priced higher than a bag. Like that small trunk is probably priced higher than a bigger bag. So it's a pretty expensive gift. Of course, it's LV. And I love that he asked for her email. I was thinking the same thing when you ask for an email and not a text. I'm like, man, you are old. But again, hedge fund, baby.